Hey everybody, GGinspire here, Gillian Giorgio, going live. So normally I do this every Thursday at 1 o'clock, and I have been super behind. It's just been so crazy, and you know how sometimes you just are in the middle of stuff, and you are supposed to be doing certain things, and you're not being disciplined at that moment to make sure to take care of what you're supposed to take care of. So I've been doing that. But I was just reminded of one of my good friends that it's GGinspire time. So I was like, all right, I can make it happen. Let's do it. So I hope you guys are awesome. I hope you're having a fabulous day. I hope you're taking into account all of the good things that are in our lives right now. Oh, I see you, Shirin. Oh, you're so sweet, Shirin. Let's see if I don't know if I can bring you on camera. Maybe you can request it. I have to see how to do that. I don't remember anymore. I appreciate you. You're so sweet. You're always looking beautiful. Um, you know, I feel like there's so much going on in our world. Nobody knows what to believe at this point. Like all the news that they're getting, good, bad, ugly, whatever. But I wanted to send you guys a message today because I feel like we forget that there's so much happening, but we have to reach out and collaborate and connect with other people. There we go. Awesome. Let's see if I can bring her on. Now I might have earbuds now if so the audio is not bad. I don't know how to do it. Let's hope it works, Sharon. I feel like collaborations are the way to make sure that we can keep moving forward. Hey, can you hear me? Oh,
Yes.
good. Okay, and there's no echo, right?
Oh, because I know what
Oh,
to do.
good.
I have my
You're
AirPods
so
on.
smart.
When you have that, yeah, I researched that
That
already.
makes it work. Okay, good. So,
Hi,
hi.
I'm so happy to see
I'm
you.
happy to
I'm
see you
excited.
too. It's so crazy. I'm trying to make sure like I cannot do lives on my computer, so it has to be on my phone. So make it work. Okay.
I'm on my phone
Oh,
as
you are.
well. Phone works much better than the PC. Yeah, definitely.
It definitely does. Well, good. Well, you look gorgeous as usual. So I'm glad that we're getting some time. And you just did, you know what? You just got off a live with Vasi, right?
Yeah, yeah. She asked me to, just, to share some experience of, what I've learned through her courses, like, so I can get better in social media, photographing, marketing, and all
Right.
that. How to, brand myself. Like we work with a huge company, but in the end of the day, people do business with us, or they come and they want to work
Yeah.
with us because for me, because for you, because for our team, right? So getting out there and showing who we are and what's inside our souls is really important. So I've been working on that, and I think it's super super awesome. Yeah.
It's so important. You're right. You have to have that brand mentality because yeah, big companies, big clients or what have you, but they are buying from you. They're spending their time, they're putting their faith and trust and belief in you. And so you have to be able to represent. That's one of the reasons why I started doing GGinspire is I wanted to be able to put myself out there and mind you, I never liked talking in front of camera. I thought it was the worst idea ever, but it was something that I just had to do because I knew that it's almost like our digital business card. You know, what are we putting out in the universe? Because people will look you up. In business, they'll want to check you out. They'll want to see what you're doing. What are you representing? What are you saying? Hey Joe, hey Sean. Oh, we got a lot of people on right now. So it's important to be able to do that. And I'm glad, Vasi is amazing at, helping you put together your background and your lighting and so many things to make your representation of yourself so much better, you know? I mean, look at how awesome your background. My goodness, I'm
True.
just plain
I'm trying. Gillian, can you put the phone a little bit further
further
away?
away from me.
I think it kind of chopping. Yeah, yeah, it's chopping your
Oh
head.
boy. Okay.
Yeah, you have to go a little bit
I'll do
more.
my best.
Because or I'm not sure because I'm on the bottom since we have two screens. Okay, I don't want to teach you about the technology, but but I can see until here. I can see of here down. I don't know. Can you guys tell us if you guys see well,
Can you,
Gillian?
I don't know.
Anybody that's
Kind of telling
watching
me to
us?
lift it up a little. I don't know. Lift it up like this? Is that better? I don't know.
It's still
It's
here. So just I think a little bit further.
That's
That's
good.
it.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool. So
perfect.
then
Yeah,
I
this
don't need
is this is
I
super
don't need to
awesome.
worry about
Yes.
what I see.
so I can see your
Oh,
beautiful
you're
face.
okay, good. All right, good. Thank you. Appreciate it. Because I can't see what I can what it looks like to me is like from here up. So that's fine. It's all good. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. So I'm not used to doing the lives with another person. I usually just do them myself and just, say whatever I'm gonna say. But so this is a good day. So I want to ask you a question, Shirin. Shirin and I have worked together now for about 2 years, right? Is that right? Okay. So I have a question for you. So what is your take on collaborating with other people? Like how do you find that there's value in that when you connect with someone else and, what do they maybe bring to the table and how do you gain from that?
Okay, that's an awesome question. I love working with people. I love people. I don't know if they love me, but I love people, especially people from different backgrounds, and people that speak different languages, have different accents, and collaboration. I love collaborating with others. And what I'm gaining from it is just my perspective about everything is just widening, right? Number one, like sometimes people, you see people's lives and just completely different. Oh my God, they're doing it this way. I love it. Why not? Right? That's number two. And number three, when I collaborate with others, so okay, we're in finance, right? We do things, but right, we do certain things, but I love collaborating with professionals, let's say in the industry, right? Because so I can have I can offer the full services for my clients. So if they're on their way to buy a house, let's say, okay, I'm like, okay, in 2 years you'll be ready to get the house. Let's get out of debt. Let's get you set, with the savings. Protect your family. Number three, life insurance awareness month, right? Important, super important. But they're gonna be buying house one day in the future. So when I collaborate with that real estate agent, and we partner and we work together, and after that, when my client is about to, they're like, hey Shirin, where should I go? I trust you. You've done my financial analysis, you did a good job. And I'm like, okay, you know what, I have some awesome people that I work with, I'll refer you to them. So basically I'm a one-stop location. They save time, they save their energy, they already trust me. Yeah. Right? So they don't have to go anywhere else to look for someone else. And in the meantime, while I'm working with that person, we get to trust each other with that real estate agent, right? Or a tax person, or a lawyer, or a mortgage person, right? It's like I love collaborating with professionals, but also with like just simple people as well, like Vasi. She's on our team, but I've learned so much from her, and she's learning so much from me. So it's been an amazing journey. So and thank you for all that, because you taught me how to be more patient with people, because I'm super impatient person. I want to do everything quickly, fast, and I'm like, if I don't like this, I just tell them straightforward. Now I'm like, okay, Gillian told me you gotta do a little bit like be more gentle, and I'm like, okay, I'll try my best. I come from East Europe, but it's okay. Well, but thank you so much, Gillian, because everything I learned is, you taught me so many things. I mean, I've gone to finance school. Okay, yeah, I got some of the basics, but it all starts once you graduate. It all starts with people. It all starts with people like you, wanting to get out there and help us and help others. And when I see that passion in you, I'm like, I can do that too. I can help others. I know that this person is about helping, not about, it's mission before the commission, right? So I'm like, I like her, I want to work with her. So that's what people are looking, and that's what kind of people I'm looking.
Yeah, and that's what people want to see, is they want to see that, are you out for the greater good? Are you out for their best interests, not just your best interest? I was just talking to a client about an hour ago, and she's a friend, and she became a client of ours, and I found some of her stuff, and I wanted to look at it and fix it. And I asked her, because she had reached out to me about a month ago about some of the paperwork and some of the things that we had done. And I said, oh, how is everything going with that project you're working on? She's like, oh, it hasn't gone through. Do you know anybody who can help? I said, oh, yeah, I know somebody who's been, in the mortgage industry for 25 years. He would be happy to help. Let me do now this contact, like the three-way connection of like a three-way text or a three-way email, it's so much easier to be able to do that versus just giving her his number or vice versa. So now I'm able to like make that connection, hey, so and so, this is so and so, this is a little bit about them, a little bit about the other one, and like, okay, I'll let you guys take it from here. I think this would be good for you guys to talk, blah blah blah. And then I'm making that connection, establishing some credibility and some trust, but also letting them take it from there so that I don't have to spend a lot of time there. But those collaborations and the fact that I've been building contacts for years and years and years makes a difference. You're right. I don't want to be an expert in every area. I had even a colleague ask earlier today about something about retirement accounts, and I said, "Oh, I think this is what I know," but I was like, "Let me send you to this person." So it's almost on a daily basis where you're connecting people. You don't have to be the expert in every area, but you want to make sure that you know experts and you're always talking to people that maybe they are in line with your common goal or your philosophy, but they might be in a different field. And it's so important to make sure that you are building that. In Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill, he talks about the Mastermind Alliance, like having that group of people that you can go to that know things that you might not know, or maybe you kind of know, but they know better. So I definitely think that collaborations are super, super important, and growing that network is important. So, well,
Definitely, yeah.
I don't think I'd be anywhere without the network that I have. Even as we build our own team and our agency, it's explosive all over the country. But I'm curious to see, like, how do I know how I do it, and I'd love to, maybe we can share a little bit about this, but what are your thoughts on like how we network in this time? You know what I mean? Given the Zoom time where we have to do things a little bit differently and we're not in person as much, what do you think are maybe good tips for people to be able to get out in a different way or connect with more people in a different way?
Okay.
I'm
Okay,
giving
I
you
can
the
talk
tough
about that.
questions
I'm just
today,
looking at
Shirin.
the I'm just looking at the comments. Sean is saying masterminding and
No.
one transferring the customer rep industry. Yeah, definitely. 10 brains have many more ideas than one
Yeah.
brain, right? It's all about sharing ideas and so yeah. But so how do I connect with people? It's right now, I've been home for 4 days and I'm going crazy. I'm like, I gotta go hiking
Yeah.
tonight. So I've made like a short, yeah, I have to get out of the house because I'm an outgoing person. I love people. I still love, but now it's social media. I love
Yeah.
going to events. I love just talking to the neighbors from my balcony. Like right now, everybody's with a mask and just walking, right? And I'm like, okay, it's social media.
Yeah.
I've been developing my Instagram account, my Facebook, my LinkedIn. So I'm working with those three as of now because I cannot handle more than that since we are super
Right.
busy, right? Our industry has been booming, and then we've been working and helping out their families more and more because right now people are like, okay, what do I do? It's
Need
COVID.
help.
I lost my job. I have not even $500 in saving. So the statistics shows that so many people, like 70%, they have 1,000 or less in saving in their account, which is
Yeah.
true. Crazy, right? But what I do is I've been working on my Instagram accounts. I've been posting out there every day. And how I connect with people, I do go to people's accounts and I comment on their accounts, right? I comment on their posts, cocktail
I love
parties.
it. I'm like,
Uh,
what? Okay,
mm,
yeah, let's do that.
it's coffee.
Coffee?
It's
Virtual
coffee. I don't know
coffee.
what's inside, so it looks like a coffee cup.
It's not really coffee,
It's
is
a
it?
coffee
It's a
cup.
cocktail, isn't it?
Not yet. No,
Later, after
I'll leave
five.
it for Sunday. Yeah. But yeah, so what I do, what I found, and for everyone, so for some people on the team has been working
Yeah,
different. Like to me works different. If I post something out there, people they're more like they go to the private messaging, or I do comment. How I build new network, I just go and like other people's posts. Somebody that resonates with my ideas, with my, with my aligning with me. Somebody that I like, because of course you don't want to network with people. I mean, you don't know people, but when you see what they're posting and you see kind of when you comment on them, you kind of make friends in social media. So what I do, what has been working really wonderfully, I just was talking to a few real estate people in this week, is just commenting on their things, like their posts, right? And then we go to the DM and I'm like, hey, you know what? I just met you, but we've talked a few times, and I kind of want to talk to them, and then we take it on the phone or on a Zoom. That's how I do it, and that's how I build. Okay, this person I'm building with, this person I'm building with, this other person, and then they comment on my things when I post some things, and then I comment back. I don't let, like, if somebody comments on me on my posts online, I don't let it go. I have to comment back, because that's what I do is I first go out there and I do it,
Right.
because I know if I help enough people, you know, everything will come back to me as well.
So that's the idea, that you want to be able to give first and put out and comment on their stuff, share it, you know, show them value, so then they show them that you appreciate what they're putting out, before you ask for, hey, can you share mine? Can you comment on mine? You know, I think that that's a really good way to do things, because it's really the giver's game, you know, being able to do more for other people first. That is where we need to come from as a society and as a world, is to be able to do more for others first, because ultimately that's a more of a selfless and an act of service, you know, for others. So I think that's really great, and that's probably why you're having a lot of success as you're going out and connecting with people and being able to do more for others. That's awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah, and you know, we could do so much in social media, but you know, since we're stuck at home right now, and I'm like, you know what, I gotta talk to someone.
Yeah,
So yeah,
absolutely.
social media has been working really well, and sometimes it's intimidating for some
Yeah.
people, and I know, but it is very intimidating. Like, you know, my husband, he's like, don't put me out there. I don't want to be out there. And I'm like, he doesn't even have an account. And I've heard from other people, they're like, oh my God, I'm afraid to do lives and all that. But I'm like, there is always first time. You do it once, twice, three times, practice. It doesn't, I mean, makes perfect. It does, we don't have to be perfect, but we want to start somewhere to get
Yeah,
somewhere.
absolutely.
Jab,
Oh,
jab, right
so
hook.
funny. So funny. You know what? I want to ask one other
Bring
thing. I
value
want to ask
first.
you one other thing, Shirin, because one thing that, because we're in this crazy Zoom world right now, which I think is it's gonna change, you know, a little faster than we realize. How are you? Because Joe made a comment about working out the stress. You know how, and like some of the gyms are closed and what have you. So like, how are you? Number one, like, how are you staying active and fit, you know, during this time? But also, how can we collaborate? I mean, I know there's online workouts and stuff like that, but how can we collaborate and put together ways for, as a community, that we all, you know, stay on track and keep our health up during this time?
What do I do is I still do my workouts on Zoom
Okay.
actually. My gym is still open. I have my weights right there in the corner. You know, better something than nothing. Of course, I don't lift as heavy I used to before, because I don't have that big bars and all
Right.
that. I wish I did, but you know, and honestly, to tell you, at home, it's a mindset too, right? When you go out, you go to the gym, you go for that purpose. When you're at home, there's so many distractions. Oh, and they're like,
Yeah.
let me finish this paperwork, let me cook, let me do this, and you're like, yeah, I don't want to do it. But I have my set hours, like Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Mondays are kind of like maybe, but Wednesday and Friday, 8:30 in the mornings, whether I want it or not, I sometimes don't want to even get up, but I'm like, you know what, that's
Mm,
discipline. I promise myself and my kids that I'm going to be healthy, not only for myself, but for the family, because they're looking up to me.
that's awesome.
They're looking for me to be, I cannot, like, right? So I do my workouts whether I like it or not. I love working out, but at home it's kind of sometimes gets
Mm-hmm.
boring, right? So, and I scheduled once a week the days that I don't have an appointment. Let's say tonight, I already did 7 o'clock. We're gonna go up here, walk at the hills, or we are gonna go hike if the park is open, because I think the parks were closed for a while, like a
Yeah.
few. I'm not sure, but then we have to do something. We have to do
Yeah.
something, right? If not, like being home all day, I'm like, work, okay, do this and do that and do that, but it's but how we can you know, collaborate, somebody has to be the starter. There's okay,
Yeah. That's what we're
let's get
doing.
it going.
Yeah.
Like, you know, text everyone, okay, you gotta this day and this time, have
Yeah.
nothing else, at least once a week, right? Nothing else. This is a time when we're gonna be exercising at this time and this day, whether you want it
Mm-hmm.
or not. You have to do it, and you have to make a promise to yourself and to your kids, and if you don't have kids, to your family, that you will do it, not only for you but for them too, because nobody wants to see you like, you
Yeah.
know, physically and mentally down, right? And the physical, when you do the physical, it helps with the mental too.
Yeah.
It helps a lot. It's just like you feel better. You feel better when you
Yeah.
work out. So I think what we could do is just to have a even group, like a group setting somewhere. Well, I don't know where it's on Facebook or maybe a group setting on Messenger that, hey, this is our exercise group.
Yeah.
Get in, do
I
it.
think that would be great.
I sometimes just tell them, just do it. I might be a little bit intense, but I'm like, yeah, I'm an intense person.
But
You
you
like
know
me, you
what?
like me.
You
You don't.
gotta be like, you have to, here's the thing, you have to have that, like, that one or so like intense person that pushes you, because the intense person is gonna be like, it's like when you're leading a ship, right? And the captain of the ship. The captain has to be like, this is where we're going, this is gonna happen, because that level of certainty has to, like, it decreases as you go back. So like those other people that are working out, they're gonna be like, oh man, okay, Shirin's pushing us, okay, you know what I mean? It's a way that you have to be. So it might feel like over the top, or it might feel like that person that's at the front is like super intense, but you have to be in order to be able to like get enough energy to be able to pull those people that are like down into a better place. So you have to have that level of energy. Well, that's awesome. I'm glad. Let's do that.
And you know, even the greatest mentors have mentors. You're my mentor. I'm sure you have somebody coaching you, but I always like, you know, when I'm down, I'm like, you know what, my back hurts, my neck hurts. I text my trainer,
Yeah.
and she kind of puts me on the right track, right? Because we all have to have somebody that we're looking for an advice from, because life is not paradise,
Yeah.
right? There is
True.
ups and downs. So when you're down, you gotta call someone, or you
Keep up
gotta call that
fitness.
person that you know will handle
Yes,
it.
keep up
Just do it.
fitness.
Yes. HIFA fitness. Yeah, I
Good.
told yeah, I did tell, I kind of encourage everyone to do it, and then we never did it. We should
I
do
think
it.
we should. And
We
you
should
know
do
what?
it.
I
Like
know that
I'm
they're doing like they're doing like promotions right now, and also like they also have some replays, so we could be able to find time where we could do it all together. That would be really cool. I think we could make that happen.
yeah, together is
Yeah,
better,
absolutely. Absolutely.
right? Alone we can get so far, but together
Yeah.
we can overtake the
Yeah,
world.
absolutely.
Woohoo.
Sharon, you're awesome.
Exciting.
Well, you know what? Let's share. Let's also
Yeah.
tag Kiva Fitness and Penny, and put the link there so that we
Mm-hmm.
can make sure that they get some love. And I mean, oh my gosh, Kiva Fitness is amazing. It's just like this incredible, like, you know, Hawaiian, like amazing, like hip moving exercising, which I'm still trying to learn myself, but it's so good. So yeah, I think we should definitely do that. Well, I don't want to keep you on too long. I just wanted to be able to do like a quick message for everybody, and just, give some value today. It's a crazy, crazy world out there, but we got to stay positive. We've got to be, in order for our world to get better, we have to get better. We have to improve. We have to collaborate with other people. We have to connect. We have to work out, keep ourselves healthy, and just do what we can to have,
So,
to become the best versions of ourselves as fast as possible. And that's not a like, oh yeah, it'll be great. In 10 years, I'm the best version of myself. I want that to happen like as fast as possible, So I hope you guys agree with me. And Shirin, you're awesome. I'm so excited we're able to do some, get some little live going today. You're like a live queen this afternoon. So, um, this is
thank you, Gillian, for having me. I was excited. I'm like, oh, another
Let's do
live. Okay,
it.
I'm okay. I'm jumping on.
Awesome.
Anyways, I'm dressed up, and Sean is like, I like that together is better.
Absolutely.
Yeah, of course. I'm not a loner. I love, like, I always look for people to, do something
Yeah.
with.
And it's
And
like
I'm like, okay, let's do this
it's
together.
challenging, and it can help you. It helps everyone improve. So, all right. Well, I appreciate you. Thank you for getting on, Shirin. I'm glad that we got a chance to chat and share a message with the world. And let's do it again. Okay.
Thanks,
So
Gillian.
be
Sure.
inspired,
Thank
everybody,
you
and
so
be
much.
inspired for a great life. Have a great day.